Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is clear as day that both the Europeans and the Democrats are conspiring to drag us right into World War III. We've got Zelensky saying the war is a very, very long way from ending. We've got the UK saying they're willing to put boots on the ground and planes in the skies. And we're also finding out that it was the Democrats who are responsible for the blow up in the Oval Office after telling Zelensky to reject Donald Trump's deal. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel to make sure that every video can reach every subscriber. But let's start with Zelensky showing just how entitled he thinks he is to US support when he says that the United States is soon going to have to send their sons and daughters.
The U.S. will have to send their sons and daughters exactly the same way as we are sending their sons and daughters to war, and they will have to fight because it's NATO that we're talking about, and they will be dying.
This is exactly what Donald Trump meant when he said that he was empowering Zelensky to be a tough guy, and it was clouding his judgment, not allowing him to logically look at the situation on the ground and realize that it is in his best interest and his country's best interest if he comes to the peace table. He also said today in an AP interview that the end of war with Russia is very, very far away, which prompted Donald Trump to respond on Truth Social saying, "This is the worst statement that could have been made by Zelensky, and America will not put up with it for much longer. Yes, we're not playing these games." It is what I was saying. This guy doesn't want there to be peace as long as he has America's backing. And Europe, in the meeting they had with Zelensky, stated flatly that they cannot do the job without the US. Probably not a great statement to have made in terms of a show of strength against Russia. What are they thinking? And I'll show you a bit of that meeting later. This guy Zelensky has gone mad with power. And if not to illustrate my point perfectly, here he is after the meeting that he had with Donald Trump, saying that elections aren't going to stop him from being president. Only NATO membership will.
If I am to be changed, and I'll hear, how can I put it, with what's happening with the support to change me, it will not be easy, because it is not enough to simply hold elections. You would need to prevent me from participating in the elections. And it will be a bit more difficult, so they'll have to negotiate with me. And I said that I'm exchanging it for NATO membership. And then it means that I fulfilled my mission. There is NATO. It means I've fulfilled my mission.
So while we're all supposedly siding with Russia because we want this war to end and won't stand up for our democratic allies, as the Democrats like to say, the president of Ukraine literally just said that elections won't stop him from becoming president. It's funny because all authoritarians justify their authoritarianism by saying there's some sort of mission, some sort of goal, some objective that has to be accomplished, and they're the only ones to do it. And the objective is always so vague or so impossible that they're essentially anointing themselves leader for life. This guy is so hell-bent on getting back the 10% of Ukraine that's under Russia control that he's willing to start an entire world war, which will most likely be fought on Ukraine's soil, destroy his entire country in the process, but be able to rule over ashes with a border that he's happy with.